Welcome to Leadership Sovereignty, the podcast. I'm your host, Terry Baylor, along with Ralph Owens. And in today's wrap-up show, we'll discuss how your story is an opportunity to build and showcase your brand, how the exercise builds self-confidence and reinforces trust in your abilities, and how investing in yourself transforms your life and career. Enjoy the show.
So, honestly, I think we can recap the key points here.
Okay. All right. So let's roll with it. So first and foremost, right, we have to make sure that we set value to creating our goals. That's the number one thing, right? Because we're only going to spend time on what we consider is a value.
That's right.
If we don't consider it a value, then we're not going to put forth. I think Ralph, you gave a great word, which was energy. We're not going to want to expel that energy. And most times when we feel like we're doing it for someone else and there's no benefit to us, then, our energy, our focus, and our contribution it's going to be low.
Yeah. I think another good point to remember is that this is part of your own brand building. Again, to Terry's point, this is not just for someone else. This is for you to be able to build your brand, right? And remember, your brand goes with you no matter where you work. Right. You're building your brand inside of the organization that you're at, but should you have to go to another organization, you being able to take these SMART goals that you achieved and articulate them also builds your brand no matter where you go. So that point to Terry's point about doing it for yourself, this is about your brand building. It more in my mind, more than it is about just achieving the goals for the organization.
Yes, sir. I agree 100%. Because here's the deal. When you know you, right? When you go through, and I would say this, really take the time to go through your personal story, right? Because once you do that, you will be able to connect who you are to any situation.
That's right.
Right. And you're going to have what? We gave 10 items. You're going to be able to take 10 different things that you've defined about yourself and tie them into the right scenario, the right situation. Right. And so that framework, man, it's limitless. Really.
That's right.
That framework gives you a limitless roadmap to connect who you are with the business objective. Some of you are entrepreneurs. This will be invaluable for you as you connect who you are, your business, to their business outcome.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So as a reminder, SMART is an acronym for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound, right? You want to create your personal narrative, right? With the elements that we mentioned. Possibly early influences, defining moments, overcoming challenges, passions and interests, career journey, lessons learned, values and beliefs, future aspirations, role models, and pivotal relationships. Use all of that content to help create your personal narrative. And then you want to integrate your SMART goals with your narrative, right? It's important to get those aligned together. And then from there, just put it into practice, right? And having your reviews and again, speaking with your leaders, your personal board of directors that we talked about, run it by them, let them give you some feedback, things of that nature, and making sure that you celebrate milestones along the way. And don't forget to visualize your success on a daily basis.
Yes, sir. And I'll just say this, right? If you want to practice this before you get it into the corporate space, do it at home. Take a family objective, right? You want to spend more time with the kids. There you go. Tie it to that. Right? You want to, eat more dinners at home. Right? These are all meaningful things, man. Again, this stuff is not just designed to impact your corporate life. It's designed to impact your life.
That's right.
Your whole life.
Yeah, and one thing that comes to mind here too is that what you'll find in achieving these goals is that it builds your self-confidence. Right.
Oh,
Each time
yes.
you plan it out and you stick to it and then you achieve it, you start to believe even more in yourself. Right. Yeah. I was reading a book called The Speed of Trust, and he talks about the different degrees of trust, trust in other people, trust in the organization. But he said the number one trust
Mm.
relationship that you have to work on is trust with yourself.
Oh, that's good.
Right. And when you achieve these goals, you constantly building that trust in yourself that when I set myself out to do something, I get this done. Because when you say that you're going to do something and you don't, you're losing your trust relationship with yourself.
Ooh, Ralph, I want to do a show on that.
It's a big one, man. It's a
That's
big one.
huge. Yes.
Yeah, it's
And
a big one.
and here's the thing too, right? Just as a stair step that trust, right? Writing it down.
Mhm.
Ralph, we're going through an exercise right now. How empowered do we feel after we've had a session working on our documentation?
Oh man.
It reinforces your vision,
Mhm.
and it reinforces what you believe God gave you.
Mhm.
You can do it because you
Mhm.
see it in writing now.
Mhm.
Though that trust is, Ralph, you said it before, right? You gain trust by the spoonfuls, right?
Yep. Lose it by the
Every time
bucketful.
and
Mhm.
lose it by the buck. So every time we work on that document, we get a spoonful of trust,
Yep.
right? Every time you create a SMART goal, every time you write down and define, the steps in your personal journey, and in that, right, that personal journey is going to evolve. It's not a one-time thing
Right.
because you're going to continue to have experiences, right, and achievements and things of that nature. So every time you write and invest in yourself,
Mhm.
at the end of the day, investing in yourself creates trust in yourself.
That's right. Yep.
Let me say that again. Investing in yourself creates a trust in yourself.
It's good. It's really good.
I've enjoyed today, man. This
Yeah,
has
it's been good.
been inspiring to me. So, Mr.
Yeah.
Owens, I appreciate you, man. It's
I
always a
appreciate
great
you.
pleasure
Yeah.
working with you.
Absolutely, man. Just we got more to do, got more to go. Yeah, so just stay tuned, everybody. We have many, many more topics to talk about, and we'll be bringing them forth in future episodes.
All righty. God bless you.
All right, take care.
Thank you for being with us today on Leadership Sovereignty. Stay connected with us on X, formerly known as Twitter, and on Instagram by searching for Leadership Sovereignty. And just like this podcast, let's all collectively grow as we go. God bless.